Okay guys, so what you're going to see here is a VOR approach into runway 7 at an airport called Zanesville Municipal. My job is to line up the yellow triangle arrow thingies with the magenta arrow thingies.
I'm about 6 or 7 miles due east to the field, southbound. I'll be watching for you, but I don't think there'll be an issue.
Okay, so let's flip to green needles and go direct to VOR. Alright, and just be ready for our 5 Ts at the approach fix.
Okay guys, so what you're going to see here is a VOR approach into runway 7 at an airport called Zanesville Municipal. You may or may not be able to see it here on the MFD, but we've got a very sharp turn that we've got to make, and then ride along with us as we go through the procedure. At this point, what we're waiting for, just so y'all know, is we're flying to the VOR station, and then once the needle flips, that's when we pass over the station. That's our cue for what is damn near 180 turn. And then you'll see me working some dials so that we can get lined up and fly outbound to do what's called a procedure turn, and we'll do the procedure turn, then we'll come and do our approach and touch and go. Alright, so there's our needle flipping. And so we want now to turn into...
So let's use the heading bug here.
25.
Make sure we're in heading mode. What is that?
I don't know, but it's annoying.
Okay, so right, we're headed outbound 045 radial, or sorry, 225, you're right.
Alright, so this is going to be our intercept course. Alright guys, so we've completed our turn. You may be able to see on the primary function display right in front of me, we've got our needle to the left of us. That is the radial that we're looking to intercept. And so now we're going to put it in back in nav mode, so we pick that up. And as soon as the needle starts to turn, then we start to turn as well. Okay, and once our wings are level, now we start a timer for an outbound leg of 1 minute. And then we're going to be turning left 180. We get to the 1 minute mark. This is called a procedure turn. This is on the approach chart for the airport, so if you're flying an instrument approach, which is what we're doing, you always follow, and here I'm just a little half deflection off, you always follow what's on the chart. Alright, there's our 1 minute.
Sure we're heading mode?
We're going to 180.
Yep, but we're still in VOR mode.
Okay, so when we get to 180, we're going to do another minute.
Status traffic, bearing 182 on Whiskey's Crossland, runway 09.
And then back to 360 will be our next. And what we're trying to achieve here is intercept the same radial inbound that we flew outbound for this procedure.
Now just watch out if we're following our flight director. Our heading bug is now on the opposite side. We can wait until our minute is up to twist that.
Okay.
Or you just center it up, yeah, there you go.
And I inadvertently gained 100 feet, so we're going to use a little bit of that.
What altitude can we be at right now?
We can actually get down to 2,700. And we're almost at our minute. There we go.
So as we're doing this, why don't we twist to our inbound course?
Whiskey is turning downwind for runway 9.
That's 045.
Final touch and go. Madison County.
Leveling off 2,700. Alright, our next step down is going to be 1,600. That'll take us to the final approach fix, at which point we will step down. There's no more step downs.
Whiskey is turning base for runway 9.
But did we intercept our VOR needle yet?
Not quite.
Yeah. We could theoretically start our descent because we're less than half scale deflection, but there we go.
Alright, what's this place called again?
Madison County,
Zanesville. Zanesville traffic, 86 Delta Sierra is a 5-mile final for runway 4.
Madison County.
So at this point, guys, my goal is to just fly the flight director, get my speed down to 90 knots.
Looking for the Warrior.
And continue my descent down to my missed approach point. And if we're in real IMC, that's when I would decide whether I was going to try and land or declare a missed approach. For those of you who are not familiar with the G1000, the flight director is the magenta, and it really makes flying a whole lot easier. All my job is to line up the yellow triangle arrow thingies with the magenta arrow thingies. To do that well enough, I will stay on course and be set up for a landing on the runway once we get down to mid. Another thing I need to watch is my speed. Looking for 90 knots, which is where we're at. The magenta going up a little bit, so I pull the nose up a little bit, which means I got to add a throttle. And that's because I forgot to twist my minimums down. So we have about 100 feet to go to minimums. That's when we go visual. See the runway at that point in time, you go missed. Alright, so we are now visual. We got minimums, so we're going to add in another notch of flaps. Now I get to look out the window. In theory, if we were in IMC, there would be clouds just above our head right now.
Let's get B-gumps real quick. Well, let them know we're short final.
Zanesville, 86 Delta Sierra, short final for 4.